the building, almost losing her balance as she struggled with the too long gown, muttering to herself about people who couldn't measure people properly for gowns. "Still talking to yourself, I see," he mused, leaning against the wall with his arms folded across his chest. She looked up and saw him. With no time to prepare, her delight swept over her even features with a radiance that took his breath. Her pale blue eyes sparkled, and her mouth, devoid of lipstick, opened on a sharply indrawn breath. "Cortez!" she exclaimed. She looked as if she'd run straight into his arms with the least invitation, and he smiled indulgently as he gave it to her. He levered away from the wall and opened his arms. She went into them without any hesitation whatsoever, nestling close as he enfolded her tightly. "You came," she murmured happily into his shoulder. "I said I would," he reminded her. He chuckled at her unbridled enthusiasm. One lean hand tilted up her chin so that he could search her eyes. "4 years of hard work paid off, I see." "So it did. I'm a graduate," she said, grinning. "Certifiable," he agreed. His gaze fell to her soft pink mouth and darkened. He wanted to bend those few inches and kiss her, but there were too many reasons why he shouldn't. His hand was on her upper arm and, because he was fighting his instinct so hard, his grip began to tighten. She tugged against his hold. "You're crushing me," she protested gently. "Sorry." He let her go with an apologetic smile. "That training at Quantico dies hard," he added on a light note, alluding to his service with the FBI. "No kiss, huh?" she chided with a loud sigh, searching his dark eyes. One eye narrowed, amusedly. "You're an anthropology major. Tell me why I won't kiss you," he challenged. "Native Americans," she began smugly, "especially Native American men, rarely show their feelings in public. Kissing me in a crowd would be as distasteful to you as undressing in front of it." His eyes softened as they searched her face. "Whoever taught you anthropology did a very good job." She sighed. "Too good. What am I going to use it for in Charleston? I'll end up teaching—" "No, you won't," he corrected. "One of the reasons I came was to tell you about a job opportunity." Her eyes widened, brightened. "A job?" "In D.C., he added. "Interested?" "Am I ever?" A movement caught her eye. "Oh, there's Aunt Derry," she said and called to her aunt. "Aunt Derry, look! I graduated! I have proof!" She held up her diploma as she ran to hug her aunt and then shake hands with U.S. Senator Clayton Seymour, who'd been her aunt's boss for years before they became engaged. "We're both very happy for you," Derry said warmly. "Hi, Cortez," she beamed. "You know Clayton, don't you?" "Not directly," Cortez said, but he shook hands anyway. Clayton's firm lips tugged into a smile. "I've heard a lot about you from my brother-in-law, Kane Lombard. He and my sister Nikki wanted to come today, but their twins were sick. He won't forget what he owes you. Kane always pays his debts." "I was doing my job," Cortez reminded him. "What happened to Harrelson?" Derry asked curiously, referring to the petty criminal who'd planted toxic waste and in one fell swoop almost cost Clayton Seymour his congressional seat and Kane Lombard his business. "Harrelson got 20 years, he replied, sticking his hands deep in his pockets. He smiled coldly. "Some cases I enjoy prosecuting more than others." "Prosecuting?" Derry asked. "But you told me last year in Charleston that you were with the CIA." "I was with the CIA and the FBI briefly," he told her. "But for the past few years I've been a federal prosecutor." "Then how did you wind up tracking down people who plant toxic waste?" she persisted. "Just lucky, I guess," he replied smoothly. "That means he's through talking about it," Phoebe murmured dryly. "Give up, Aunt Derry." Clayton gave Phoebe a curious glance, which she intercepted with a smile. "Cortez and I are friends," she told him. "You can thank his investigative instincts for saving your congressional seat."